All right, we should be connected and streaming now. Let's get down to doing
Yeah, I
some
can
work.
hear you.
All right.
Oh, his video's on now.
There we go. Video up, and here we go. So,
Echo.
well, I don't hear it. I don't hear the echo, but you do. We gotta work with what we got here. I'm gonna try to move the volume of my mic down a little bit. Because for whatever reason, echo cancellation is not working. Discord.
That's FJLJ's voice echoing. Yeah, the video is like 2 or 3 seconds behind.
That's not bad. Alright, so today we're going to take a look at fences. This is fences. You can see it gives you these nice little boxes. You can right click and do this and make a new fence and put whatever you want here, or you can do a folder portal, which is even more cool.
Oh.
But this free software comes with a 30-day trial. Is somebody waving at me?
Yeah, my mom was.
Well, here, I'll wave back.
You see that? It's echoing bad. I
Like on the stream it's echoing?
Well, between Discord and the video, yeah, I can hear things being said twice.
Fun. There, I've turned off my surround. Might help a little bit. However, fences comes with a 30-day restriction.
You hear that? It's sync issues between Discord and. Hey, don't mess with. Yeah, it's sync issues between Discord and.
It's nature of the beast. You got one that's a live chat and one that's a streamed feature. You can't really do much about it.
Yeah.
Best thing that we could do is if we all jumped in a chat and did a screen share and then nobody watched the stream. Other than that, so we pop in here and we want to unlock a previous purchase.
I just turned down the YouTube part because I can see through the screen.
And yeah, going forward here, we want to, yeah, obviously this is gonna like connect to a server or something like that and repeat back whatever it hears. But
Yeah, when I activated the 30-day trial on this fences, what I did was
it asks you for an email.
well, yeah, that's what I was saying. I gave them a disposable email instead of.
What is going on behind me? I'll be right back. I gotta put a kid back in bed. Come on.
What are you doing? Where's your clothes? YouTube one is like way behind the distance.
Let's go get you some clothes.
Yeah.
Do you need a new diaper?
You know, I have got used to using my headphones. It sounds better to me. Yeah. I was just showing you. Yeah, it is, G-Master. Oh. It says jumpers. Let's see how this goes.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back, and yeah, let's give this a shot. So obviously, it's going to be doing some sort of online registration, but we do have a select offline file. Now, the interesting thing about Fences is that it obviously does something to Windows. It's running something in the background somewhere. And if we take a look here, nothing's running. If we take a look here,
yeah, it's like it attaches to run DLL32 or something.
yeah, I'm getting to it. So we have a fences.exe here, and we can end that, and obviously these stick around. And then we see this run DLL32. And if you want to know what this is, it essentially lets you do exactly what its name is, run a DLL. We could figure out what the run command was to start it, or we could just open Ollie and attach to it and go to town. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to open up some Ollie. We're going to attach.
Oh, yeah, the fences hooks it because it's modifying things in memory.
Yep.
Okay.
Essentially, it is circumventing the standard context to give you these menus and these menus on top of Windows. And if we were to pause this, we'll lose that functionality, I think. Well, maybe not. I bet it will complain if we do this. No? Yeah, I know. Huh. That's different than I had expected, but that's okay. Most likely there's a thread somewhere. But here's our fences menu. Then we have, yeah, pretty much that's the only thing in here that's from fences. So fences menu.dll is probably going to be pretty interesting. Now, if you're of age and everybody's got a beer, it's time to start drinking. Oh, that's good. Of course, that's a Miller with tahine. Well, there we go. Tahine. It's a spice. It makes everything nice. And let's go ahead and take a search through the woods for names here. And after names, we're going to take a look at strings. And back to the interesting part about fences, the actual exe itself is written in .NET. How do I know? Well, because I looked at it. Star doc, fences, fences.exe, properties. And a big giveaway is this is like always going to be filled out. Like anything .NET is always going to be filled out, but of course we can look at it in PEID or open an Ollie or anything and see, not that one. PE Explorer. Continue, 18 days left. Cool. And we'll see in here that not backed. Or maybe we won't see in here. Well, if you run it in Ollie, you'll see for sure. I wonder if PEID would.
Fences is written in .NET.
Yep. If we run we run another Ollie and actually run the fences executable, we'll see that it's .NET. Here's a dead giveaway, MS Core. And search for names. Oops, forgot to change my module. Executable modules, let's go into fences. And we'll see here that everything is going to be funny looking at first, and we search for names, that's going to be all just, yeah, that's definitely .NET. And then outside of that, if we look at the strings, search for all reference strings, we'll then see like function names and stuff in the strings. However, let's stop screwing around and see what we can find in both the executable and in this DLL. So here's this, and I want to look for anything to do with the web. Start fences, that's going to be an interesting one. Let's take a look at that actually. Unlock app binaries, that could also be a very interesting one, because these are exports from the DLL and are later going to be used in .NET. I guarantee it. Fences as current user, fences sync, binary. Do we have any more lock app binaries? Unlock app binaries. DLL can unload, register server, unregister server. That's
I
could.
was looking at the code in DN's by.
Yeah, we're gonna grab some reflector here in just a minute, but let's take a look at fences. Find references, none. So we come over here, we do that, and most likely nothing's gonna ever hit that unless we actually run the program at the very beginning when it first hooks. Now, ideally, I wonder, run DLL, if we can, hey, look at that. So that's the export for run DLL, and the DLL is fences menu.dll. Now, if we look at where this might be referenced, then then we may have a chance at seeing what would prevent it from doing that. Now, I don't expect to find too much in the DLL itself, because it's probably not going to be calling itself to run, but in the executable itself, most likely we will. Edit, copy address. Let's go to that address and see if we can find any references to that address, which, let's try doing it like this. Push the address. Well, that's not going to work. Let's go to it in here and then do a memory breakpoint. Memory read write. There we go. So we'll go back to our main. Push that address. Now let's see if we can find any references. Most likely we won't, but yeah. Now let's continue running, and let's open another ollie and actually open up fences and look for that same string in here somewhere. Run DLL. No go there. Let's try Unicode. Run DLL. Gotcha. Run DLL, fences startup, process successfully terminated. Okay. Unlocked. Okay, so unlocked, successfully unlocked binaries. Not certain if this is, okay, so most likely this is close run DLL 32, fences startup. So let's keep looking. Okay, startup process, run DLL 32, found, run DLL 32, startup process, fences. Okay, this would be the actual code we're looking at now, which tells me a couple things. Most likely this is not obfuscated, or in memory it's not, and we could probably just dump this. Start fences. Make that a little bit bigger here. Bootloader start fences. Process, command, run DLL, startup, process, fences, pre-boot startup, pre-bootstrap. Now, if we search for names in here, most likely we won't find startup. It'll just be a random method. QRSTA. Nope, nothing there. But let's load fences in .NET Reflector and see what we can find. So it doesn't seem to be obfuscated. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. Look at that and this. Didn't know that there was two different ones, decompiler and reflector. Hold on. I've got one on my actual computer here somewhere. Coding.net projects il.net. It's called Code Reflect. Copy, and we may need this as well, so I'll move these over also. Well, that didn't work. Apparently the clipboard doesn't do files. Alright, Code Reflect. It's free. I like free. Although this... Yeah, no, this is for .NET. I was going to say it may be for Java, but it's not. Stardock, fences. Fences. And we definitely want to go to IL because IL is going to be the easiest thing to do. We could go to C#, but that's just not right. So in here now we see that we're definitely not. So here's trial activation. Here's the HTTP utils I was talking about. Now really what we want to look at is the startup sequence. Probably in layouts, but maybe in just here. Activation fake. That's interesting. Let's go down and we want to see fences UI. Nope, nothing there. Encryption. Interesting.
I think the enterprise activation is actually the permanent license.
Enterprise activation. Yeah, that's an interesting. Active. So, product validation key is a private static string. We have a deactivate. And in here, we're going to see everything that happens in IL. Now, if you don't know IL, it's kind of like assembly. It's the bytecode. And if I remembered the name of this program or remembered to look for it the last time we were doing .NET, no, we were doing VB. That's why it wasn't .NET. It was VB6. So in here, we want to go to verify and see, okay, we're going to call desktop or doc UI enterprise, and then we're going to branch to here, which is here, or not. So we'll see what happens. So let's actually go into this one. Product validation key, and then we've got enterprise activation get active. We we've got some methods. And here's the verify, which is verify. And there we go. So we've got a couple strings. Does some crypto. Got a server and a name. And then we're going to do a get private profile string. Okay. Server name not specified, not found. What we're looking for is the bad message. License loaded is invalid. Okay. And above that, we want to look for anything that get license error string would go over it. Let me make this a little bigger.
It's actually showing some better strings and stuff than I've seen.
Yeah, see, if we go to C#, it's going to say obfuscated code, and if we go to VB, it's going to say obfuscated code. But if you go to IL, you can't obfuscate the bytecode. And that's why IL is so good. License saved at. So here's our true branch if true to 198, and 198 is over here. Flag 1. So we may have to do a little refresher on IL here, but that's okay. And just for the fun of it, let's see if we can detect what obfuscation it is and de-obfuscate it. I've got one here that is a very common one that works usually. Let's see if it still works. Do I have the updater? I doubt it, but hey, that's okay. Where is fences? I think it works like this. Fences cleaned. And then let's open fences cleaned. And now, there we go. Much better. Let's go into, what was it, UI and then activation. Well, we'll get back to it from here. Verify. Let's see what happens now. Still obfuscated. Anyways, we have a product validation key. It's going to load it. Crypto license, we're going to do that. We're going to call. Then, so please check your license settings. Okay. Delete. Now, we want to take a look at this here, which is going to go LDC. I'm going to have to look these up again. It's branch of true to ODD, and we're going to go over to here, system string. Okay, branch of true to 172. Okay, so this is where we need to be. Ah, yes, license status is probably the return. Yeah, that's going to be the return of that call. Now, I wonder if we could go into where this is called and do it there. But first, let's take a look, because this is just a bool, like verify boolean, and we call it, I wonder if we could just return true, like every time. Get active license, get enterprise license mode. Interesting. Okay, so license mode cache. 17 would be here. Data leave via 33. System boolean return. All right, we want to go back. let's take a look at the verify. Okay, so we're past the server thing, and we're going to be jumping. Okay, so get license server URL, branch true to 8C. So we're going to land down at 8C, which is right here. Load local 2, and then we're going to do a delete deactivation record, pop leave via A5. Now A5 is here. We load 2, load crypto license LDC. If it's true, we're going to go to 17B. And 17B is way down here. Ent deact. That doesn't sound deactivated. That doesn't sound too good. So we're going to not go down to 17B ever. And then here, license status, BL true to 172. 172 is going to be flag 1, flag 4, branch to 487, or 482. Wait, did I say? Jeez, hiccups. 482 is down here, way down here. So 482, it loads flag 4 and returns. That looks like quite the right path. So let's take a look at 4. Flag 4. There it is. Bool flag 4. And we're going to want to make sure that that hits true. So here's flag 4, branch 482. And we want to make sure that we end up down here and not anywhere else. So did we see any branches other than that? So this one's going to go down to the whole error, the 8C. Where is it at? 8C, which is the delete deactivation, and that it failed. C 84 482. Now that was a good one. Except right here we're loading 0. And the cool thing about this is if we pop into Ollie and we open fences and we view executable modules fences and we get up into all that business, you'll see that Ollie does a pretty good job of breaking down all the instructions for us. We just have to know where to look. And luckily, we have addresses. Usually, let's see here, view. Okay, so this is going to be 0 is null or empty, 8C, 84. One 7B was the deact. All right, so let's figure out how we know where this is. All right, here. Nine 99914. I'm scrolling here. 99914. Was it 3 9s and a 1 4? No, 99194. 99194. So 9 9 1 9 are we even close? No. So what we're going to do instead is search for, oh, not in there. In here, we want to look for, well, essentially, this should work. Copy. Alt M, Control B. It's probably not going to be ASCII. Nope. Never is with .NET. There we go. And we want to go straight to this address. There we go. So that's the reference. Let's see if we immediate constant. Oh boy, that's not what I want. I want selected command. Yeah, of course not. Oh, because the way that the reference is completely different. So we need to search again. Actually, let's search for, yeah, we'll try it again here. Alt M, Control L. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see here. Thought there was a way to show the actual hex. Failure. What's the one that we're looking for? Server name not specified. Yeah, we could just change the address and respond whatever we need to respond. Activation received. Okay, so Control B. Server name not specified. So that's it. And now we got to figure out how these are called. You know, I guess we could just start from the top and kind of look for what we are trying to find. Let's see here. We're going to start out with let's look for BR true. Let's look for this.
How's it going?
Hey, Radical. Not bad. Not bad.
Radical?
I'm a bit
I managed to work out a really bad setup.
I love really bad setups.
Because I don't have the mic stand, so I have to hold it.
Well, you could duct tape it to the side of your face.
Yeah, sure. I don't even think well, the way I did mine, I just set it inside a cup.
A cup. Yeah, there you go. That's why it's so loud. It's reverbing. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I'm just joking, but you know.
Oh.
Entire block. How about you just work, all right? Let's try BR. Let me see, it doesn't even find that. Okay, let's see if Ollie can figure this out. Search for command. Yeah, it doesn't understand. It doesn't understand. Well, you know what we can do? We can do this. Ooh. Use our good friend Notepad, edit, copy as table. Because it knows how to search for just text. And Ollie doesn't. Alright, and then we will know the address. Now, what are we looking for? Something along the lines of this. But of course, if I could turn off the... Okay, code size, blah, RVA here. But good luck finding that. Because I guess it would be...
Yeah,
What?
why are you using code? Why not use DNSpy or something?
DNSpy? What's this? What is this?
I mean, it's what I usually use for .NET stuff, but, you know.
Well, let me take a look. I'm using a tool that I used like 8 years ago just because I know it's there.
Yeah, and it may well be fine, but, you know.
Well, no, I'm all for new and improved. DNSpy?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, editor. Why am I using this shit?
It has a lot of good features, for sure.
You know, most of it I just don't keep up with. You know, it's the problem. I need people like you in my life to tell me these things before I spend an hour.
Well, I was using ILSpy for the longest time, and then
Yeah.
I found this.
Dude, I love ILSpy.
This is, it uses some of the code from ILSpy.
Why am I not using ILSpy? That's literally what I have. I just looked at on my computer, but I grabbed Code Reflect. Oh well. I wish that... Okay, only 18 days left to buy a license on my WinRAR. Whatever will we do? New folder. DNSpy. Oh, that was cool. Did you see that? I made the folder and it just like zoofed itself over there. I wonder, is that part of Fences? I think it was Dakota that told me about Fences, and he's not even here. I feels bad, man. I need .NET Framework.
It was moving things around, but I didn't put it together that it was Fences doing it.
What, Windows, it'll like blast it off into God knows where, especially Windows 10. I don't understand its positioning for anything these days. Like, I'll put create new file here. Wait, watch. I'll show you. Well, now that I have Fences, it probably won't matter. Okay. So I'd be like, new folder. And I would type a name, be like, stuff. And then I'd hit enter. And in Windows, okay, Fences did that, and it moved it right there, which I appreciate. But in Windows, it would just randomly go to one of my monitors, and you remember what my desktop used to look like. Now it's nice and neat, like this.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Fences I have all over here on my other screen, and it's just beautiful. But, yeah, Windows used to just throw shit wherever the hell it felt like, and then I'd never be able to find it. But
Speaking of your desktop, I've noticed that you've used that wallpaper for a very long time.
I have used this wallpaper for a very, very long time. I appreciate that you've gone back and watched some of my old videos.
Well, I actually first started watching years ago, so...
Oh, awesome. Well, good to have you still following. That's amazing. I often wonder if anybody from way back then is still around. I guess that answers it.
I watched your old reversing videos and stuff.
Did you see the original one where my old dog barks at like 6 minutes in?
Well,
I swear.
I'd say for certain at this point, but
Right.
I did go back and watch a few just recently because I was like, I had had to make sure that that was the same wallpaper.
Yep, it's the same wallpaper. My best friend actually made that wallpaper for me, and been using it ever since.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I don't know that I could do that. I change my wallpaper all the time.
Well, that's what VMs are for. Aren't you the one that only has one monitor too?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I use virtual desktops.
Yeah, what's the hotkey for that? Is like Windows D? No, V? No.
I actually used a third-party program called Dexpot. I don't know why it's called that, but you know,
Dexpot?
it's yeah, it's pretty nifty. I mean, I'm so used to using Linux that I just need the multiple virtual
Yeah,
desktops.
absolutely.
Workspaces.
I mean, Windows has this now.
Oh yeah, I discovered it a while back, but I found this third-party tool and it just works really well. It has animations and everything.
Oh, I like this.
It's I just find it really convenient and better than the Windows offering.
Now, see, I would have never discovered this just because it's in German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Huh. Anyhow, let me move this back to where it's supposed to be. It shows.
I don't speak German, but
Yeah, me neither.
I went through Google for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm wondering, how did you this search term of, or it comes up as virtually desktops for Windows. Anyways, let's get back to work here.
One of the old videos I went back and watched was the one where you were showing that memory booster thing.
Oh yeah. I still use that to test RAM. I wrote a 64-bit version of it too, and it just fills, dude, it hogs as much memory as it can. It forces Windows to clean up everything, and usually I'll kill it and the Windows doesn't know what the hell to do. It's like, oh god, what just happened? But it,
Didn't you do a video on that?
yeah, I did. But it does make a useful, like if you need to test a stick of RAM, and you say you have four 4 gig sticks, and you run it, and you're running dual channel, it's a little bit harder. If you're running single channel, and if it crashes your computer at like 7.5 gigs, you know that your second stick is bad. Anyhow, let's see here. I need the .NET framework. Yeah. Problem downloading? Oh no, here it is. Sorry, I just forget how to Firefox. I'm so used to Chrome over here.
I haven't used Chrome in years.
I haven't used it too much. I mean, I use it out here still just because my computer is strong enough it can still run it. But haven't quite made the switch over to Firefox on my main computer yet. But in the VM, I couldn't even run Chrome. Like yes, it can run it, but it was god awful. Like Chrome used to be great and fast and optimized, and it didn't use up 8 gigs of RAM. Firefox used to. Now they done switched roles. The whole reason I switched to begin with was I was tired of Firefox eating up all my RAM.
Yeah, my only complaint with the recent Firefox updates is that they killed a lot of add-ons and plugins and stuff.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I mean, because there are features that they had, like full gaming and everything, that not a lot of people were utilizing, so they felt there wasn't any justification to keep it around because it was hard to maintain and everything, and so they got rid of that. And a number of other things for this recent big update where the interface was updated and everything, and so a number of add-ons and stuff that I used at least stopped working. So
Yeah.
but other than that, it's great.
Let's just look at this for a minute. I'm live streaming at 60 frames a second, 720p, and it's using less memory than the 2 browser tabs I have open in Chrome. And look at this. I literally have 2 browser tabs open. Like, that's it. 2. Why is there, good Lord, 30 processes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Chrome processes for 2 tabs. Like, I could understand 3 or 4. You know, 1 for each tab and 1 for an engine and 1 for the display, but 12? Jesus Christ.
Is AdBlock and AdBlock Plus a process too?
I wouldn't think so, but I mean, I guess they could be. They'd be these small guys, I suppose. Let's play with Chrome. Just slowly kill things. Audio pick crashed. Okay, so 1 was audio pick. Are you having fun, Radical? Honey. I didn't know Honey was installed, but alright. Honey crashed. Oh, uBlock Origin. See ya. Look at that, we learned something. It runs a process for all of your extensions. Tamper Monkey, that's for all your custom ones that you need to load in. Let's see.
Well, I thought I noticed that one time, but I wasn't sure.
What was that? Oh, that was something important because it all died. Oh, you know what? Look at that. .NET is done. All right, back down to real work here. I'm just gonna close Chrome. We don't need Chrome, but there is more tools, Task Manager in Chrome, and then you can see what all the processes are, and you can end them. Okay. Radical had fun there. Oh my goodness. Let's restart later.
There was a task manager in Chrome.
Yeah. It's kind of sad when your browser needs a task manager.
Yeah.
Although I remember it was really cool when they added that. Alright, let's switch this back over so it's visible. There we go. Hey, this looks like ILSpy. Open. Computer. Oh, we lost Gmaster Gray T. Stardock.
So is that who else is in the audio here?
He wasn't talking, but Crash is in the audio still. He's the one that's like super loud.
Okay.
Oh, well, Gmaster told me to turn my mic up to 80. Should I turn it down?
No, we can turn you down client side. That's what I did.
Oh.
Yeah, you just right click somebody's name and then just turn them on down. Ooh, buddy, look at this. This is great. Check for updates. Activation fake. That seems like where I would put the real activation. Like if I was writing this program, I would put the real one in the fake. I'm sure you guys would too. License file empty. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the real one. This is funny. What is SAS in on this?
I was wondering what that was too.
Enterprise. Oh, we're going to need to get active and verified. You notice that this one actually is able to read it, you know? That's just fantastic. Enterprise activation. Let's go back in there. Probs is with the feed be delayed and shifted to feed. Yeah, I hear you. There's nothing I can really do about the delay to YouTube or anything like that. All right, so deactivate. We don't need to worry about that, but this is breaking it down very nicely. Here's verify. We've got our string. As long as it's not empty or null. Else, try, delete, deactivation record, cache. We want to see, okay, bool flag. Okay, here we go. If flag equals crypto license.status equals license status.valid. If it doesn't equal that, then do all this shit. License lotus is invalid. And you tell me we can just like go ahead and edit this right in here, like, and save it as binary? Because that would be pretty cool.
To some extent, I believe so.
Alright, well, let's see. Like, if I can just remove a... Where the fuck am I at now? Where did I go? Oh, there we go. If I could just remove that one character right there, that'd be great. Let's see here. View. Assembly Explorer? No, this has an entirely different meaning in .NET. C# interactive. Let's try that. Oh, buddy. What is this gonna do? I don't know what this means. I can't. I'm a 14-year-old girl. I can't even. Backspace does not do what you think it does. I wonder if delete works.
I was just right-clicking on the stuff I wanted to edit.
Well, if that works, I'm gonna look like a real big idiot, ain't I? That's okay. I'm okay with looking like an idiot. Where was that at? Am I not in the same place that I was before? I'm getting real... There it is. Hey, what do you know? It's a fucking edit method right there. Huh. Oh, I hit class. I don't want to edit the class. Son of a bitch. Oh, maybe we do. All right, we're fine with that. We're going to do that. So now if it's not... So if it is valid, then you'll do this. If it's not valid... Where's the else? Else. Wait a minute. If that's here. Result equals flag. Wait a minute. Load. Bool flag. Bump, 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 bump. I'm going to do this one at a time here. Result equals flag. Alright, that's fine. Else. Deact. Okay, crypto license.load. Else do all this crap. License enter could not be validated. There we go.
True syntax for Clio, really.
So, if verbose, go to IL, else, save flag2 equals true, else if status deactivated. Okay, where was that one where we saw? Oh, that was way up there. Go to license data code, text 3, null, text 3 equals blah. Error log, license, wait a minute. If it's null, make it blank and then just be like, hey, you're good. The hell? It's good programming right there. If not, flag 2 and flag 3, no license code found, do this. Else if licensing failed. Wait a minute. Oh, right. What landed us here earlier? Because we want to not land there. Wait a minute. What the... So, we either get licensing... Did I miss a return somewhere? So I see a return here, but this is, we're either going to get licensing failed or you're doing it wrong. And up here, we have, was there a success up here with a return that I'm just too stupid to remember? License saved, fences, result flag. I remember seeing the result, but it doesn't. Ah, screw it. How do I save this?
Go to the top.
Right click and hit compile. No such label 439. It's right there. It's right there. It's right. What the?
Oh.
Oh, right, because it's not in the same context. Let's just go ahead and undo that. I understand that you got to read your error messages. So let's actually go to, and we'll make it out here. Did somebody just message me? Well, hello, Cyberpunk Gaming HDs. I just realized the reason that I had Chrome running was so that I could see the stream chat. So let me go ahead and bring that back up. Sorry. If you've been yelling at me in the stream chat, join Discord. Tonight, we're not reverse engineering, we're doing poor comedy. Alright, I feel like here we should be doing a label like that. And that should go ahead and just fucking... Yeah, I don't care. Okay, A. Alright, we'll add a fucking A to it. I don't care, just Result equals true. Alright? You compile now? Thank you, son of a bitch. Okay, so if it is valid, by chance that we put in a valid one, then we'll be invalid. And then it's, I see what happens here. This ends, now that these nice lines are back, which you don't get earlier, that just ends there. So it's just saying, hey, you'll get this crap. Other than that, we're moving on to the next thing. Are we doing a deac? No, we're not. And then beyond that, okay, I'm not sure why I was an idiot, but we got it. Deactivate the session, return true. So let's start. Of course, it's gonna like just complain all to hell, but sure, let's try it. Integrity has been compromised. There may be a problem with your fences installation. It's recommended you don't continue, please. Oh boy. Check sign. Oh, look at that. So we just need to bypass some integrity checks here now. Get machine SID. What in the hell? Look up account. I guess we could just, change them if this is the right place, but I don't know if it is yet. Let's try the verify embedded signature. There we go. I feel like this is something that is just a little overkill. Ah, look. Integrity compromised. Return results. So we want to make sure that result when we're okay. So let's compromise this integrity a little bit further and edit class. And let's do a big old comment. And yeah, we'll just undo that comment here and do result equals true. Alright, that should work, right? If not result, do this compromise, you son of a bitch. Okay, so we're going to compile. Now let's run. See what we get. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we've got another place to look. Now, what if we just ignore it? Unlock previous purchase. Enter product key. Let's see what happens. Alright, so let's try the key file one. Select an offline file. Do I have an offline file? There we go. Nope. Alright, so let's go back to that integrity compromised message. Oh, we got 2 of them. Okay. Every time you do anything, you get one. Alright, so let's see here. Welcome and welcome to. Did that actually. Okay, yeah, return true when trust verified. Import Wintrust. Welcome. Alright. Isn't visible. Let's see. Is there a way to search these? I'm sure there is. Search assemblies. Verify. Hey, what do you know?
So does it create a new one every time, or is there just a set number of them in the program?
Oh, there's probably just a set number of them somewhere. Okay, verify sign. Ah, let's do this. Hello? Dan Spy, don't you do that. Okay, so external. Is there a way to see where this is referred? Oh, God. All right. Dan Spy's having a bit of a coronary here. Okay. I wish it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, whoa. I forgot. We can do things like add a breakpoint and start debugging. Yeah, I've seen it, but I'm a little sleepy. That and we're a little off schedule here. Okay, so obviously it's not there. And this one seems like it may be coming from somewhere else. Let's take a look. What is all this? What the hell? Oh, what the hell? I told you, tonight we are not reverse engineering. We are doing a comedy stream. Bad comedy stream at that. Okay, get back out of there. Where the hell? Yeah. I'm not out of memory, I promise. Let's see. Are we out of memory? No, we're not. We're fine. What the fuck? Okay.
Bad comedy stream, huh?
Yes, bad comedy stream tonight. We got to say that for legal reasons, you know. Okay, check sign. Just delete it. Just delete the whole damn thing. Okay, so verify check sign dot verified. If check sign did verified equals. Okay, so how about we just. If true, let's do edit class here. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Stop it. We're having problems here. Edit class. You know, this isn't helping. The like 1,800 lines that I pasted into Notepad++, probably not helping. This can just go ahead and disappear. This can just not do that. If true, stop it. Dominic, get down. Get to the chopper. It's gonna drive me drinking. Come on, you can do it. We might have to close this and try again. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's unload that. What else? Oh god. Thank you. We're good. We made it. Maybe that search messed up. Maybe restart. It's not an actual computer. It's a VM. Yeah, I think that search did kind of just ripperino that whole damn thing. Let's work on the actual fences, not the fences cleaned. And see if there's any difference, because I doubt there will be, because this tool is good and the other one wasn't. Now, we're going to find that again. Does anybody remember where that was? It was verify signed. Oh, check signed. Verified. No, this should just always be true. Edit. True. And true. And then we need to, is there a references? I don't understand this jargon. Let's start clicking shit and see what happens. I didn't do anything. Oh boy, that did something. Whoa. Okay, I don't think we needed that, but how do I get out of here now? Oh god, what did I do? No, don't need that. Code would be nice. Oh god, what did I open? Whew. Oh, we went deep. We went hella deep. We're like in the PE header there. All right, now let's stick around here. Verify embedded signature. Pat. No, we want to do edit method return true. There. No matter who calls it, it's just gonna be true. All right. Sounds good. Now let's run and see if it catches itself. We're running. All right, it doesn't know that it's been edited because clearly we've edited it. I don't know how many did we needed, but we've got some dids. All right. It's not funny. Stop making fun of my speech impediment. I'm just kidding. Return enterprise activation verify false. No, let's just do edit method here. We're going to do return true. Do compile. Get license air string. Nah, don't worry about it. All right, product validation token. Don't need it. Deactivate, return true. Just always return true. Let's run and see what happens. All right, about, unlock previous purchase, enter key, some stuff, activate. I don't think this will work, because I think there's another spot over here. I bet you anything, it's the fake one. But let's just for good measure try the offline file. Okay, we're going to exit. And we'll stop. This is running so much better now that we didn't search the entire thing for verify. Whose idea was that? All right, so
You refine the search down to just that one module or whatever.
I have no clue whether I did or didn't.
Because otherwise you're going to be searching through all of
Yeah.
this
Every single assembly. Yep. I think that's what I did, was search through every assembly. Verify permanent license, no license, result equals, okay, so let's edit this one. If it equals no license, or does not equal no license, then it'll be this. And we do this, result equals license information, else do this, and result permanent. So the license information, we want to just give it this one here. If there's no license, give it a permanent license. All right, thanks. License information equals this. No, hell no. We want it to just be permanent license. Else if this, and if you own it, then we'll give you no license. How about that? There we go. And in here we'll do and false. So you can just never get in there. What is this else? Else if, else. Okay, that's too many else's. Just for good measure, we gotta make sure that if we do ever get here, we're not overriding it with it here. We could just do return. There, let's make it real messy and then cut to the chase at the bottom here. Which means we just do this. Return permanent license. Thank you. All right, verify consumer, permanent license is if setting.isPro version is not true, result equal, okay, so is pro version, okay, so if it is pro version, we definitely want the pro version. Result 2 not equal to result success, activation problem, no.
What's the difference between pro and enterprise?
Nobody knows. But I feel like in here, really all we need to do is, oh, this is saying if it's not pro version, or if settings.isPro version is false, then we have a permanent license. But if it's not, then verify it. And if there's a problem, give them no license. Otherwise, give them their license. So we do want to take a look at verify license a little closer and see. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Let's go back. Oh, God, there's a back button. I love it. Let's copy that and edit this method. And in here, we want to do return. But let's see. Will it tell us? Will this act like Microsoft Visual Studio and tell us, oh, my gosh, look at that. So here's our options. We have permanent license or no license. So permanent license over no license is what I'm going to take every time. Let's compile that. Activation enterprise. If enterprise is enterprise activation.active and enterprise activation verify. So this just needs to be returned true. Oh, got to do edit first. Return true. All right, there we go. Verify activation customer. I think we did this one already. Yes, permanent license. Permanent license. What's this? Activate feature. Return false. Well, that doesn't seem like a good thing to do. We're going to just go ahead and return true there. Just for good measure, I don't think it ever is called because that seems like it's just not finished. Okay, so is pro version. We got a permanent no matter what down here. Let's see here. Deactivate feature. I feel like we don't want to ever deactivate things. Error SAS deactivated SAS blah blah blah. Yeah, I think we want to just say that it's true and then let it be. Oh, wait, it's got to be result.success, not true. So then it's like, it'll be like, yeah, good, we deactivated it, you're good, all right? So that it doesn't actually do other shit. So then we'll compile it there. Realistically.
In other words, even if you deactivate it, it's going to return true, so it stays activated.
Correct. In sheep terms, it's called castration. All right, now let's take a look at the fake. Activate feature. Oh, the activate feature that was in SAS was completely empty, but this one, no, this one's got all sorts of shit in it. Fences 3 plus product ID.lic sdactivate.exe. Does that even exist? Let's see here. No, it doesn't. We got SAS upgrade, but no sdactivate. So maybe it really is fake. Check sign verified. Yeah, that's always going to be good. we took care of that one. Yeah, it does definitely look like junk code, but just for good measure, we're going to return true. You can never be too safe. When castrating, you don't want to miss the balls.
I don't know. It seems I've read at some point that if you set it true on the fake activation or something, maybe you might wind up causing some other stuff to pop up that you don't want.
All right, fine. You got a point there. I mean, I don't know that this ever gets called, but let's do compile. Deactivate feature, verify activation. Oh, okay, so this is legacy. So, used to be used, I'm guessing. Let's take a look at activation here. And activate feature, verify activation is what we want. Permanent SAS verify activation should always give us true, fake. Oh, look, it does. Okay, if WL dot is enabled, this, else activation use SAS. Okay, so we're just going to do if true. Oops, I hit the wrong button there. We need to go back, way back up here. What did I do? There we go. There we go. So, edit method. Always just give us a permanent license, all right? Okay, we've got it. We're good, dude. Okay, let's hit start. All right, I still don't think that this will actually work. Exactly. Email my key to me. Let's try this one. Nope. So, let's try check for updates. Got no updates. Now, question is, I want to put some breakpoints in here and see what's actually going on. So let's put one in here. And in here. Oh, wait. We want it in here. Verify. Verify. SAS. Verify. Oh, we never looked at consumer, did we? Yeah, we did. But hey, we're gonna put a breakpoint in there as well. I think this might break it because we're not returning a license. Oh no, this is bull. We're good. Add breakpoint. Add breakpoint. Add breakpoint. Now let's see what else we can get here. Enterprise activation. Believe that we return true. Verify bool. Let's edit. And I wonder if it's going to complain if I do this. Return true. True. It would complain if I try to return true. Be like, are you trolling me? Oh, cool. Oh, look. Oh, hey, the rest of that's just shit. We got rid of it for you. All right, add breakpoint. That's nice to know that you can do that. Deactivate. Breakpoint. Error features. Is activated always true? Yeah, sure. Is activated purchased. Contains key. Ah. Aha! This might be where we need to take a look at. Return fucking true. True. Now, sample is activated purchase features. If features not initialized, initialize them. Public static bool. Purchase feature ID. That should be fine. But we need to go into this also. Or not that, but no, yeah, that's good. That's good. We're good. What's that?
Oh, I was just reading the code there.
All right, verify activation. We see that there's a purchased real. Yeah, we always purchase real. Edit. All right, we purchased real. True. True, true. I don't see any not trues anywhere. Not trues are the bad ones. Do we see any falses, aka not trues? Features activated. We're good there. Full results. Anything else? That's fine. Test for license is what we're working on. File exists. We don't give food. Okay, we're good. Oh, what the hell? Quick timer delegate function. You know, I don't care about any of this. We'll just return true. Not true.
The other thing I thought about changing was the actual timer where it would have way more than 30 days.
Yeah, you could do that too. Just set it to like 3,247 days. Yeah, no, we don't need you.
I considered downloading fences and taking a look at it myself, but I started to install it and changed my mind.
Oh yeah? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I figured it might automatically start or something. I just didn't want to install it and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, look.
That's not the way it is, and I don't need it. So.
Right. I'm curious as to whether or not when I uninstall it, it'll put everything back where it's supposed to be. So here's license date.grace period, and you see that it's set to B. We could probably just set that to, well, okay, so if license information.state is greater than authorized NN, blah, 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 just change the grace period to God knows whatever you want. Because here we have a get activation date, get expired date, features, purchases, feature. I feel like we're going to be fine with this, but and the state does not equal the grace period. So we'll change the grace period constant to something like, oh God, what did I click? No, I want grace period. Okay. Value? Where the fuck? Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Somebody give me a hand. As default, yeah. Name, signature, literal. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go on back here because I could just change it in the other doohickey there. Application services. What the? Where am I at? Where did we come from? Where did we go? Verify activation. Okay, so and not equals license date dot. Oh, son of a bitch! I keep pressing that. Don't hit backspace. I wish that if you did that, it would just prompt it to go into editing it. Like, come on. Like, it should just click this for you if you hit backspace on something. It should pop up and be like, hey, are you wanting to edit? Why, yes, I am. License date trial. I think what we want to do is license information dot state is greater than authorized, not equal trial. I think what we do is just right here, no, not there, up here a bit. License information dot oh no, I'm sorry, we need license states. Oh, okay, whoops, let's undo here a minute. I wanted to initialize it normally, and then down here license information dot state equals license state dot master race or whatever, permanent license. And then here the features in there, and then purchase features license information state is greater than that. Yep. And license information state is not trial, and yes, okay, that's fine. So that should do it. You son of a bitch. Cannot be assigned to its read. Oh God. Is there a setter? How is it doing it in here then? Well, we could do this. Feature equals license information on stays greater than and so this would just be true, right? Because this is going to be true, this would be true, and this would be true, so this just needs to be true. And feature info license feature. Now we could probably go into that a little bit further and then manually set wherever it's setting it there. Let's try it. Features dot feature info. Wait, did you see that? Feature state. Equals. Oh no, it's not. Dot state. There. Let's see if that works. Whoops. Don't miss your semicolons, kids. Oops. What the hell? What?
I said, oh man, semicolons.
Oh man. Oh jeez, Rick.
When I started getting into pure basic, it was really hard.
Why?
I've always used like languages derived from, they use C syntax.
Yeah.
So there's, curly brackets and semicolons everywhere.
True.
And I kept trying to use them.
And you do some damn good work, I tell you. Feature state, features, collection state. Okay. Okay, so event handler, that's fine. Remove features activated.
You seem to know how to copy Rick and Morty pretty good.
No, I'm not very good at it. I've got a decent Morty, but my Rick is real bad. Just come with me, Morty. Just get in. Come on, you gotta come with me. It's terrible. Collection real. What is this? Is activated purchase feature ID all or okay, this is like it talking to the damn DLL, I think. The real and fake is probably like GUI versus the DLL that always runs all the time.
So do you have anything else in mind that you might look at tonight, depending on when you get through this one?
What do you got?
I don't have anything in mind personally. I'm just curious.
The problem with that is I always forget. Like, I'll think of shit that I want to look at, and then I'll forget it. Permanent license, decompiler.
Well,
So,
you gave me that XP link earlier.
I'm sorry?
there you go.
You gave me the XP link earlier.
XP link. Oh, yeah. I guess we could look at the like original activation algorithm for XP, but that would probably take a little bit of a setting up. What were you saying, Raccoon? I feel like you were still talking.
I was just saying, there are some requests in there that you could always fall back on.
Yeah, it's true.
And of course, you never did do WinRAR either.
This is true. Never did do the WinRAR. Alright, so we had breakpoints and they all did what they were supposed to do, but I think what is happening is we're actually reading from the like DLL, and so like none of this would care. Settings, enterprise license mode. Let's see here.
Well, is it possible that the server is still interfering even though you're patching the exe?
Possibly, and that's what I should have done, is looked at where it's doing that request. Let's see here. Already simulation trial activation. Keys. Hey, what do you know?
Somewhere there was a link to the activation server in it. I tried to like rewrite it to google.com.
Oh no, you want to rewrite it to your own server so you can see what it is.
Oh. Well, I was thinking it wouldn't get a response back from the server if we did that.
Well, I could just disconnect the VM from the net. See how that works. So we do have like trial begin and end dates. We could try that, because really the only limitation is how long you can use it. Okay. We could probably put a breakpoint here. Does F2 work? Oh, of course not. It's F9. No, F9 is run. Come on, people. What are you doing? But I feel like this is like the when you first start it up, and it's like, hey, you need to do it. You choose whether it's trial or not. Which means I feel like we could uninstall it, toss this executable in there. Alright, so activation status. Not attempted. Trial dot activation status.
Actually, uninstalling it wouldn't remove your current trial. I've done tried it.
Well, you done tried it wrong, maybe. We'll figure it out. Get is trial okay. There we go. Let's try that. Start.
Now, I didn't try like that uninstaller app.
Read error joined. And I just realized that I brought the window up to be able to bring up the stream chat, but I forgot to actually open stream chat, so you know, that's a thing. And there, now the stream chat's up, so if anyone's been in there talking, sorry. Evening, Helium, evening. Alright, so 29 days left. Let's see if we can find that. Or accelerate it. This didn't actually return anything. Or it never broke. Let's do activation response. Will that work? Yeah. You getting bored of this, raccoon? Is that why you ask? What else we could do?
No, I was just curious.
Oh, gotcha. Hadn't thought of anything yet, but yeah, there is stuff in the Discord that you can always see. Oh, okay. Troll Yo Swaggins just slid into the server. What's up, Troll Yo Swiggins? Is that like Bilbo Baggins? I need another drink. Your mama ever tell you you can't troll a troll? Oh, look, there we go. Activation web service. Services.stardock. General. What's good? Everything's good. Join us on over into the stream chat. I'll just drag him down in there. Gotta find him first. There he is. How do you move people in this? Whoops, almost banned him. Everything is good. Jump into stream chat. Okay, so copy this. I wonder. I doubt it, but can you? Oh my God! Will it actually pause on access? Trial length. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's edit this and try to set it to like 3 billion. If that works, I'm done. That's too big. I don't want to break the int. Okay, read only, app ID, that's fine. Those are fine. Compile. Run. Alright. Most likely it won't work, and that will only prove my suspicion of it reading it from the DLL or something.
Well, is there DLL relevant to this page?
I'm sorry?
Is there a DLL that may be relevant to activation?
Absolutely. Because if you think about a program like Fences, the way that it's going to be able to work, because it's a system-wide, you have to be running that on the system, and then you don't actually have to run the program at all. It has to be called by the kernel. And obviously, they have to, you got to think about if they install it knowing that they have 30 days and just never run the program again, these would continue working. So there has to be something in that DLL that also checks to see if it's up. And that's what we're going to address now, because I feel like owning noobs. I mean, what? In here, Fences menu, if we search for strings, we'll probably find some of these same things.
Oh, so this is a native binary.
Yeah, of course. Here's Fences exe config, Fences menu, and I bet in here there's also a integrity check, which are just silly because no matter what you're checking, somewhere it has to come back and say yes or no. So Fences load is disabled. And essentially what we want to find in here is things like this, because how is it talking to it? It must be attaching to the DLL when you run the program. Desktop talk. So loading Fences module. Essentially, we want to try and put some breakpoints somewhere to try and get it to break when we run the exe. And can I save this? When I compile, does it just overwrite it, or? Oh, there we go.
Give you an answer, but I haven't used this in a while, so.
Gotcha. Let's see. Did that do what I thought it was going to do? Yes, it did. So here's our patched one. Fences. Oh. Don't you do that, Windows. You're not running. Actually, I've noticed in 32-bit, it did just stay running. Wait, what? The DLL is holding it open. That's some silliness. Well, we can fix that. There, it's gone. I bet it complains. Oh, hey, look. We're done. I'm done. Manage product key. We're good. All we had to do was restart the program. You know, when you kill that run DLL, because it was holding, the DLL was holding the original exe open and then answering back all the questions from the original one. So, now that it's dead.
So you were able to make all the changes in the exe?
Apparently, but of course we'd have to wait 30 days to find out if it actually works. I wonder if I can...
You can expire it by changing your system date.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, most people you would think would use a file time of like when it was installed or something.
However, after expiring it and then reversing it back, it still stays expired.
Alright, so I do want to restart the VM and make sure it still like loads and works. And see if it actually gave us a permanent, you know, like we told it to. Just give me a permanent license, no matter what. Return true. Money for everyone. I'm at work. We'll have to watch later at night. Well, I could keep it clean. Could keep it clean, and you could watch at work. Ha 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 ha. Show me what you got.
Got somebody in the YouTube chat asking about X4.
Oh, what is X4? It's Windows 7 X4. Finally caught one of your streams. Glad to have you, Naruto. Naruto-chan. No, how's it go? Naruto-chan. My fences are broke. You see? Or my VM's broke. Enable fences. They's done goofed. My desktop is broke. Let's try to actually run fences and see what happens. Yeah, I didn't like whatever we did. Let's see here. Oh, look. Create a fence. It's all just not working. About manage product key. Open space office, not a good idea. Enter product. Oh, continue 30-day trial, please. Boy. Well, that's how you break it.
Looks good to me.
Hey, it looks real good. Everything's real organized and right and just gone. View, show desktop icons. Got them. Found them. There they are. They're not in fences anymore. View. So it hides the desktop icons and then creates windows with GDI running all the time and then puts portals into your files. I like it. Nothing you couldn't do by... Shit. And then you go, all this goes in there. What the... There we go. Got it. Yeah, new folder programs. Goes right in there. New folder files. And these ones go right in. Oh, God. There. Yeah, sure. Move the desktop. I know. It's fine. Skip it. Okay, that's a hidden file. Don't worry about it. See? Fences. Or folders, as they were originally called. But, so we broke this. I want to see if we run the original one, that it just works. Okay, yes, I know you've been compromised. That was the wrong one. That was the cleaned version that didn't clean it very well. I just wanted to see if it actually... Wait, what? It's being used by what? Okay, so run DLL32 is running. So definitely need to do something in Fences menu to keep it running, because it straight up deactivated itself. It's like, hey, the main exe is done fucked. I'm just gonna wait here, alright? Not gonna even like show their desktop icons. They're gonna have to figure that one out on their own, alright? Alright. That's not it. What am I doing? This is... Oh, God. That's the one that we did. And now I'm not going to be able to rename it again. There we go. This is the one that we didn't did. And it's not running. And let's see. We should get a nice trial. And then we should be able to go down here and do enable. Oh, good Lord. Come on. So I think the best bet would actually be to figure out where both of them are looking for that 30 days and just patch that. And I bet in x64dbg we could do just that. So let's do not show these. Wait, let's undo my fanciness. Gotta get our programs back out on our desktop where they belong. Got to get our folders back out on our desktop where they belong. Now you're going to start to realize soon here that this looks familiar. It looks like the desktop used to way back in the day, you know, before Fences came into my life. So this is restored. We're going to restart the VM one more time. But yeah, the X4 is a custom version of Windows 7 that I got off a website called Leo Globe. The site's still up, but none of the download links work. And now if you go there, the download links are just like trying to trick people into doing those stupid surveys and crap for people to make money. So don't go there and try and download it. It won't work. I don't know what... Windows 9, yes. Secret version.
Thank you for the link you gave me last time.
Yeah, it's a good copy. I wish there was a 64-bit version of it, but there's not. The best I can do is patch it with PAE, so you can use more memory, but it still can't run 64-bit stuff. But for what I use it for, it works fine. Hey, look, Fences is running. Alright, so we got to find the integrity check in the DLL. As far as the .NET stuff, that's easy. But in the DLL itself, we got to go figure out what the hell it does to check. And we're not going to spend too much time on this. I said this once with OzioLink. I was like, hey, you know, we made a milestone here. We're going to end on a high note. And we'll pick it up again. And then we spent like 5 more hours on it. So you guys probably don't trust me too much when I say that anymore. But if I get stagnant on one thing, I tend to have to move on a little bit and come back to it. Because otherwise you start doing stupid shit, trying to figure out stupid shit. You forget to search for constants. We all remember that. Did you know that 37 is 55 in hex?
Well, it's always good to come back to something with a fresh mind.
Absolutely. Hey, how's that patcher coming along? I saw a screenshot. Is that still where it's at?
I mean, I took a break on working on it.
I mean, like,
Because,
well, go ahead, sorry.
oh, you're just talking about the way it looks.
Yeah, like in general, is that still what it's like?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Cool. No, I totally understand taking breaks, but geez, what do you think I am, a slave driver?
I just took a break from it because, like I mentioned in Discord, it wasn't patching out the button to enter a key.
Oh.
So I was going back through it and manually patching everything
Oh, wow.
just to make sure.
Was that just for the 64-bit one?
Yeah. I still have the old patcher for the 32-bit, so I haven't tried the new one, but
Oh,
the
okay.
one works fine.
Yeah, the old patcher is 32-bit. The new patcher is the 64. Did I give you the addresses and all that stuff for that one?
Yeah, I have it whenever you release it with the source code, the first one, and you sent me the addresses, the offsets, and Discord for 64-bit.
Oh, okay. Did I give you offsets from top of file?
Oh yeah, they work fine. I already
Oh.
tested patching the 64-bit with the offsets. And
Oh, it worked. It just didn't disable the button.
yeah, it's
Okay.
20.
Following you now.
Just going through manually doing it, but I'm gonna finish that tomorrow because
Because we're having a good time.
yeah, and it's 3 in the morning, so I don't feel like it.
Jesus, where are you at?
Midwest,
It
United States.
it can't be 3 in the morning. It could only be 2:30.
It's 3:30.
Okay, I'd say it's either
36 here too.
I'd say it's either 2:30 or 3:30, but it can't be 3.
Well, I mean, it's technically still 3. It's just not exact.
Yeah.
3 o'clock.
So we're gonna put a breakpoint on create file W here, but breakpoints aren't gonna do us any good because we didn't attach to anything. Let's hit stop. Stop it.
By the way, Radical, where are you at?
He's somewhere near Texas.
Oh,
He's somewhere in your time zone.
yeah, I was just noticing because he was saying it was 3:36, and I was noticing the same thing.
Man, you guys are dedicated.
Well, I'm probably gonna bounce here a little bit
Because it's 3:30.
because I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. I agree, but
I have more packing and stuff I have to do tomorrow. So
oh, that's right. You're moving. I forgot.
yeah,
You're still in the process of moving?
yeah. I have a lot. It's
You don't have a TV. You have one monitor. It sounds like you're a minimalist. So really, how much? What do you have to move?
If I had it my way, I would be a minimalist, but I have all this stuff from my grandparents.
Ah, I gotcha.
I need to get rid of it, but for now, I just have to back it up and take it.
I hear ya. Yeah, I would love to be just out in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, living off the land with a direct internet connection. It's
I
like-
don't have a bed. I sleep on the floor.
Oh, I used to sleep on the floor, but man, my back nowadays, I would go crazy, I think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I still sleep on the floor. I'll show you where I typically fall asleep.
My cousin one time, he laid down on the patio and just fell asleep.
So, you see back there,
Ah,
there's a heat register right there. And what I'll do is that there heat register right there, I'll turn the heat on, and I'll go lay on it, and I'll pass out right there. That's how I go. So here, create file W is also how you would open a file. And we're obviously opening that exe because we didn't change anything in here. But it was like, no, I'm not gonna run that. He's got like a disease, so I'm not gonna try it. And it's got to be lock app binaries, and then there's an unlock app binaries also. Shell execute could definitely be doing some stuff as well. Start fences. Seems a little bass backward. Yeah, of course. See, it's an export. Unlock app binaries. Registry key query value. Got the hiccups again.
There's Windows 9. I posted it in the stream chat.
Yes.
I used it for a bit. It's better than I thought it was alright, but I don't need it, so.
It's the go between 7 and 10. Skip 8, go to 9. Love it. Okay, software startup fences reg edit. Is registered 1. Install date.
It seems I heard that Windows 9 didn't do too well or something.
Windows 9 was never released.
Oh, then how did he get it?
It's like an unofficial.
Yeah, it's you could consider it similar to X4.
Yeah, it's a custom 8.1.
Oh, okay.
It's stylized to be more like 7 and not 10, but have it's made out of what is it, the embedded version?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I changed my install date to 2019. We're going to see what happens. And then I'm going to change my installed path to fences 1. And what I'm going to do is put the real one in fences 1. We're going to test something out here. This is like chonky business, but it's okay. Of course, it's being used. Let's just go ahead and cut your head off. Oh, I can kill it here. And let's Windows D. I wonder how it's starting it. MS config. What's it called? Auto runs, I believe. What the? There we go. It's on a hill for a second there. Fences. Why is there 2? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of one of those. And what we may want to do is, after this restart, if we do restart again, if we go down this rabbit hole any further, for today, is not have it auto run so that we can actually start it within Ollie and actually debug it and see what it's doing. Which might bring us to patching the kernel, or at least run DLL32 to where anytime anything runs it just spits out how it was called and when it was called and what called it, and that could be fun. That could be fun. I once made a antivirus that hooked create file A and create file W, and anytime any file was opened, it would log it and what opened it and when it was closed and when it closed its handle, if it closed its handle. There's a big theme of programs that don't close handles. Why are you keeping this shit open?
Yeah, I once made something like that as well.
Nice. Fences did not start. I did not like it. Did not like it one little bit. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them semi-ham. But is it running? Okay, end yourself. Okay, so now we know that that is irrelevant. Kind of feel like we're just screwing around at this point. Whoa. Give me another one, it says. Okay, well, we'll undo this one. Create shortcut. Properties. Slash. Was it slash or was it slash? Son of a bitch. I don't think it would matter much, but okay. Run. $29 days left. Let's check our registry. Still 2019, so it's got to be checking it somewhere else. Is registered 1. Fences 3. Type production. Okay, that's. I feel like this doesn't. This is just like fucking file information. And let's do this one more time. That won't do us any good. It's just going to come back up. Before we do that, let's see if we can't actually make some changes. Ollie. What do you guys think? Let's look at the reverse requests here. We got Expert Lotto, GR level 3, and Resonic.
GR level 3 is a pretty neat application.
Is it? Yeah. Gravel is, when he first posted that, I read it as Gravel 3. I was like, what the fuck is Gravel 3?
There was a period in my life where I was really into watching Storm Chasers.
Oh, nice.
There was this website where a lot of Storm Chasers would live stream from.
Oh.
You could see them all on the map and select them. You could see where they're at. You can select them and watch their stream and chat with people.
Whoa.
So to follow along, I ended up finding this and using it, and I started actually learning a bit about how to actually read radar and everything and understand it.
Huh.
I've forgotten that. It's been too long. But it's cool nonetheless, at least in my opinion.
It's probably just like riding a bike. It comes back pretty quick. I don't say you never forget, because you can definitely forget, but it comes back relatively quick. Because that whole, like, what, 3 to 7 year stint where I didn't really make videos, I wasn't doing much of this. And when I first came back, I was like, oh, God, do I know what I'm doing? No, but I know how to think, so let's get to it.
Yeah, speaking of when you came back, how did you end up changing? You know, you changed your channel name to Give Academy and do the giveaway.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was laptops, if I remember correctly, or a laptop.
It was like a laptop, a Raspberry Pi, and another. Oh yeah, it's 2 laptops and a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, it was fun. Okay, so query value debug. Huh. Oh, they'll open and close their keys when they're done, but they won't close their files when they're done. Okay. So, let's take a look here.
If it makes you feel any better, I make sure my patcher closes files and everything.
I'm one of those assholes that... Go ahead.
And I free all the, whenever it closes, I free all the arrays and everything.
Yes. See, you're doing it right. You know, back when I was taught programming, like way back, if you didn't free it, the computer that had what, like maybe 32 megabytes of RAM or kilobytes of RAM would just die. Like, you closed your files, you closed your memory, you worked with the bits or bytes that you had to, and when you needed them only. You didn't have 40 gigabyte games. Oh God.
I've never downloaded a game over 10 gigabytes.
I don't blame you.
I look at the download size and it's like, yeah, I mean, technically, I mean, I had dial-up for a long time, and, you know, so, you know, it wouldn't be anything new for me, the long wait time.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I don't, there's not any games that large that really, you know, they don't appeal to me enough to.
Right. My cousin was playing some GTA 5, I think, and he's like, yeah, it's like 40 or 60 gigs, and I was like, that's what happens when they port code from the Xbox. Like, there's no reason for it to be that big.
Yeah, the largest game that I tried to play recently, I tried to give Star Wars: The Old Republic another chance because I like the old Republic games. That,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they were single player games. So I was like, well, I'll give the multiplayer Old Republic game another shot. But then, you know, I'm sitting there waiting for it to download. I'm just like, this isn't worth it. I didn't like it the first time I tried it.
I'm having flashbacks. I hear ya.
It has a huge download. It's trying to download a whole lot of stuff. The game just grows over time, which on one hand is kind of a nice thing, but you know,
Right.
you have to download it.
Yeah, re-downloading, like World of Warcraft, is like, if you want to start from fresh to whatever expansion they're on now, whoa. You're going to get a notification from your ISP, hey, you've reached your 1 terabyte limit. He's like, really? I have? Shit. This is perplexing me. This unlocking all files, locking directory. What is that doing? Skip blocking file. No lock binaries. what I'm looking for is anything along the lines of, I don't remember. What am I looking for, guys? Valid?
I remember you mentioning was looking for constants, but you may have.
Well, I thought you said something about looking for the trial, the time.
Right. That's right. The constant 30. What is 30? It's like 16. 1E. Yeah, okay. You're way ahead. You looked it up already and you didn't even tell me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, what it was, I've reversed quite a few 30-day limit programs, and so 1E kind of stuck.
Sure. Oh, yeah, sure. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I do want to look for Run DLL 32. That's what it was. Somewhere in here. So let's start fences. Early on. Yeah. Desktop dock.
Well, since it's nearly 4 a.m., I think I'm gonna have to bounce for the night.
That's okay. I feel ya. I really do. I think I'm about to close this out anyhow. Loading fences module blocked. Found existing window. Okay, that one's interesting. But yeah, I feel like we had some fun in some .NET today, which is just a laugh. Pretty much anything in .NET is a laugh.
Yeah, it's always really nice for developers to write their stuff using .NET.
Yeah, it's like, oh yes, by all means, use Java or .NET. Please, go ahead, obfuscate it. That's fine. It's fine. I don't care. Yeah.
Flash isn't too bad either.
True. Oh. Can I do a constant search? I don't know if you can. And yeah, you can. All constants. 1E. Well, there's not that many. And there's a jump that goes over that one. I'm going to move a 1 here. We're going to try something stupid just before we leave. And then we're going to jump. Where was that jumping to? It was here, right? I believe. I mean, it's the only jump landing that doesn't have a return anymore. Jump. All right, we're going to do that. We're just going to do something stupid for a second here. And this one too. Let's make sure we go way over that one. Yeah, so we're going to do the same thing here. I feel like we will have already... Wait a minute. Let's see. Is that the same constant? 6'8 babe? Who the fuck does that? 6'8 babe 5'8. What are these, the years that your wife and your birthday and your wife's, or yours? Yeah, it is the same. 6'8 babe 5'8. Gee. Somebody is a pedophile. Or a cougar. One of the two. I'm kidding.
You should have written your patcher in C so you could use the move for skater.
Yes, I actually have the move skater, but good lord, it creates some big files. I wrote it in C++. No, it's, wait, what did I write it in? It's C. Yeah, technically it'd be C++, but it's not. I used the C++ compiler, but I wrote it in C.
Yeah, I use LC or however it's said for my C stuff generally, at least on Windows.
Yeah. Copy executable, not that. Copy all modifications executable. I only modified a couple lines, so. Yeah. Fences menu, this is A. We're going to close this. We're going to go out on a funny here because most likely it's just going to crash the world. Where's it at? There it is. Oh. Of course you're tied up in something. Windows host process. I thought it was run DLL 32. Oh, that's on 64-bit. You still don't have a run DLL 64. Alright, let's do restart. I do want to test something at the same time. And GR level 3 we did just get, so that's going to be what we do next. In between coming back to this one. I can't spell. That means it's time for bed. msconfig. I mean, today it's like, Wednesdays are rough, alright? Get up at 8, 8:30, kids to daycare and school, then go get one from school, get one from daycare, then feed them, then take them to gymnastics, then get home and try to get them to go to sleep. And then try and do stuff like this. Tonight didn't even start until like damn near midnight. I think it was like 11:40. So hey, a 2-hour stream really isn't that bad. I mean, we've it's definitely not an 8 or a 9, which that's just ridiculous. You guys don't let me do that ever again. No, it was okay, but we made a lot of progress that day. Alright. I want to see if it still tries to autoload because I told it not to. And then I want to see if I can load it manually and see if it actually runs. Okay, it definitely fucking ran. Uh-huh. And it definitely broke itself. But that... Did I change the DLL? No, I mean not the DLL, but the actual exe, because I feel like it didn't. And something just checked itself. Okay, yeah, I didn't. So I wonder if this one checked it. Let's see if it complains. It's like, shit's modified, bro. No, it doesn't. I don't know. But it's running. Let's try attaching to it and see what happens. Enable fences. Yeah, it doesn't like that. I can't even drag on my own damn desktop anymore. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a night there. And that's not going to work. We will come back. We'll do that GR level 3 next time for a while. And when it's driving us crazy, if we get to that point, we'll come back to this one. And we'll just bounce in between some programs. That cool with everybody out there in the internet's world. I was trying to look at the YouTube chat. There it is. I'm from India. Hello from India. I feel like that was like an hour ago, but sorry. I do want to introduce you guys to a Windows program real quick before I part ways. License sas.txt. Was that always there? Yeah, it was. Patch register. What is this? Anyways, probably something to do with Vista. Auto runs. I'm sure you already have heard of auto runs. And if not, well, I'm glad to show it to you. It's not really useful for RE, but it's useful for seeing what the hell is starting up and how it's doing it. Alright, Firefox, go away. Thank you. Okay, so Fences has a current version run. And so this is everything. We can do DLLs, log on, Fences NA Rondale 32. And it's running some .NET stuff. Fences startup. And then let's see here, we can do WinLog on. Click toy screensaver, Explorer. Oh look, Fences shell extension. Fences menu.dll. So that one starts here. And here, context menu handler, so we could disable all of those and then try to run them manually. But yes, so it looks like the main most everything is in Fences menu. So that is auto runs. You use it to find out what is running and where it's running from and how it does it. Fences reg patch. What the hell? What does that do?
Have you ever used API Monitor?
I've used Procmon.
Well, API Monitor is you can watch all the API.
You cut out a little bit there.
Sometimes you can use it to. It's for monitoring. You can see all the API calls that a program, a process is making.
Oh, that's nice.
And you can filter them and everything. And I don't use it often, but I did once use it to figure out how Steam was. For a while, for some time, Steam, maybe they still do it. I'm not sure, but Steam, redirected all. You paste a link in Steam, and it always
right.
Up this page. Like, are you?
Yeah.
Sick of it? So I patched Steam to remove that.
Nice.
And of course, as soon as I did that, I found out someone else already did it. But
who cares?
I figured it out by using API Monitor. So
yeah,
and then I opened it in Ollie or whatever I was using at the time and found the appropriate calls and everything, and it helped a lot.
dude, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Because in the days of old, you either searched through it and found it from the other end, or you wrote your own handler for the same APIs and injected that. So then it would use, like, you would just overwrite the import address table.
Yeah, I went ahead and
Yeah, I see that.
in the stream chat in case you want to check it out sometime.
Oh, I was installing it right now. But, yeah. Thanks. Rohitab. Man, I remember them. What's that?
Suddenly came to mind. I haven't used it in a while, but oh well.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. It's like, dink. Oh, yeah, there's this thing. But with me, usually when I think of... Oh, sorry?
Since you were talking about interesting tools, useful tools.
Thank you for installing API Monitor. If this is your very first time using API Monitor, you might want to check out some tutorials because you're an idiot. Don't show this again. I know I'm an idiot, and I'll figure it out on my own. Why does this look like Spybot Search and Destroy? All right. Dude, this is pretty cool. You filter them down. Wireless networking, virtualization, networking. Well, that's pretty sweet right there. Yeah, I'll definitely have to play with that. What's that?
It definitely has a bit of a learning curve, but I mean it's definitely very useful once you figure it out a little bit.
Yeah. I'm one of those people that's like, nah, just give me the program. I'm gonna play with it until I know how to use it. Don't try to give me your tip of the day. Dude, what the hell? Fences gets injected to everything. That's in Power ISO. All right. fair enough. It's like, hey, let's just. You might have a context menu. Wonder if Fences has ever got anybody vac banned. Just by accident, you know. Really bad anti-cheat that's like, we saw that there was this DLL that wasn't ours. We're banning you. That was my keyboard LCD screen. You have support for it in the game. No, you're banned. Okay. All right.
The extension that injects into basically everything is Mac type.
Mac type?
Yeah, it provides better font text rendering, smoother text rendering. I use it specifically because I often end up typing in Japanese, and a lot of the times it looks like the font looks like crap. So Mac type smooths it.
You know Japanese?
Yeah, I'm not fluent in it, but to a fair extent I do.
That's pretty sweet. So you might be able to appreciate this. Wrote this program. I'm looking for it. Oh, let me change Ollie, or not Ollie, OBS here. Let's see our projects. I think it's KK. This started from a game called Numi Tiki? Nikki Tuki Nikki? Fucking A, what's it called? It's yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yume Nikki. There you go. Started with that game because that game is pretty fun to play. But getting it to run without like changing your region is a pain in the ass. So I wrote this launcher to change your code pages and your console and everything to Japanese and then launch the program.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it
my region for non-Unicode applications is always set to Japanese.
Right.
My only complaint is that my backslashes become
wise. The little yen, yeah. That's how I did it before I wrote that little program. Is like, I'm just gonna go to my region settings and change it to Japan, and then set my language to English. We're good. But yeah. Then
I ended up looking into the whole yen thing on Windows when you change your region to certain regions, like it uses the currency symbol on certain region settings.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually, I thought maybe you could like patch it or something. No, it's a very, I mean, it's down deep. It's
Yeah, that's gonna be like machine level.
it would just break something if you tried to.
Exactly, because it's the slash character. That'd be like deleting root. All right, well, guys, I think I am going to call this one a night. We didn't really accomplish anything. I mean, we had some fun with not C#, with some .NET. I mean, that was fun. Technically, we've got it to say that it's registered, but the real one is going to be that DLL that gets injected to everything that checks everything else and itself. But I feel like if we disable just the check in the DLL, or the verification of the files, because I bet you anything it's doing it in there as well, then we'll be good. And just like ASIO-Link, once we get all the way to the end of it and it's done, we'll know that there was one little tiny thing we could have done, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And thanks for all the people that were hanging out in the Discord. If you are watching this later, there's a link in the description. You can join the Discord and hang out with us as well. Ask questions or talk about this, that, or the other thing, or just laugh because, again, tonight's video was not a reverse engineering video. It was a bad comedy video or stream. But other than that, we'll return to your regularly scheduled reverse engineering. Probably tomorrow night we'll do one, and we'll dig into that GR level 3, and then we'll pop back over to the DLL. But eventually we'll tackle this, and I am looking forward to, what was the guy's name? So he was working on one in chat. Forget, there's too many usernames. Was it Hasta La Vista? No. Was it? No. Avito. Avito is working on some type of authentication, something that look forward to playing with that one as well. So we've got stuff to do. As long as they're in the requests there and we keep hitting dead ends, we'll always have something to work on. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.